Thanks, Ralph. I am Fentress Chestnut, and I'm here with Jeff Hartman. He is the co-owner here at Hickory Arts. So tell me about the show you have coming up tomorrow night.
Well, it starts with a master class tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and then we have a house concert. The eat and greet, as we like to call it, starts at 7:30, and then the performance will begin at 8 o'clock. And we're featuring a lyric soprano named Corey Raquel Lovelace, and she will be accompanied by our flagship instructor, Mr. John Coffey, who teaches vocal coaching and piano.
Okay. And I understand this is kind of Corey's introduction here to the community, correct?
Yes. This is the first time she will have performed in Hickory, and it is her introduction into the community as well as the studio, and we hope that she will be able to teach following the concert.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, what can we expect from these artists tomorrow night? What kind of music will they be performing, and just what kind of show is it?
Well, they are going to be performing quite a variety. I listened to them rehearse the other day, and they did everything from opera to classical to jazz. They did some musical theater. So anybody that comes to the concert is going to experience a wide variety of music.
Okay. And one more time, give us the show time and the price of the tickets.
Sure. The show time, the performance actually begins at 8 p.m.
Okay.
And it's $20 a seat. There's only 40 seats available. And the eat and greet begins at 7:30, and that's your opportunity to bring a little something that you like to make to eat and for the artists, and that starts at 7:30. And then there is a master class if you choose to come learn from Corey and John. That begins at 4 o'clock. It's $20 just to sit in on it. Mm-hmm. Or it's only $10 if you decide to sing for Corey and John. So that's an unbelievable price for a master class. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out to speak with me, and we are certainly looking forward to that tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now on to our next guest here on A&E. Tonight's special guest on A&E is Isaac Fountain, also known as IQ, and he is an upcoming artist out of this area. So tell me, what is your latest project about?
Right now I'm currently working on a mixtape called Reborn. I decided to pick that as a title for my mixtape based off of stuff that I've dealt with in the past and me being able to overcome it and, become the person that I am today.
Now, for some people who may not be a fan of, say, rap music or hip-hop music, what is something they can get out of your music other than that, the messages that you bring in your music?
Well, for one, it's just been there for me as far as to help me overcome things. When I get angry, I tend to go to my music. When I get depressed or down, I tend to take it to my music. If someone was to listen to it, and I feel like if they're going through the same thing, if they were to listen to it, it could possibly make them feel better as well. Maybe they're dealing with the same thing that I'm dealing with. So I feel like that would probably be a good message towards them, like, hey, even though you're dealing with that, you can still overcome it.
Okay, so be more specific. Give me just an idea about one of your songs.
One of my songs, I developed a song called Waves. I heard the instrumental and I really liked how it flowed, and the hook for it was really good too. And I used it because of the simple fact, sometimes life can be like waves. Like sometimes you can feel like you're drifting out and just losing control of your life and situations that you're dealing with. So I felt like that was a really great song to pick, a great song choice in general.
Okay, so tell me, when do you plan on releasing this mixtape?
I plan on releasing it July 6th. It was the day that my father passed away. He was a huge inspiration to me as well when it came to music. He actually supported me on what I was doing. He liked the stuff that I was actually putting out. So I feel like pretty much that's my gift to him, to release it that day.
Okay, so anything else you'd like to tell to the viewers about yourself, you as an artist, or about you as a person, or just about the mixtape in general? Anything you want to
If you guys are actually interested in any music that I do, there's a couple places that I do have all my music pretty much goes to. One of them is, of course, Facebook. I use that a lot. I have a fan page on there. The URL for that is facebook.com/IQ0927, and that's in all caps. I also have a place where I post my music up at as well. It's soundcloud.com/infamous_material. I post up, you know, some small amounts of stuff there as well. I'm not really sure exactly where I'll be posting my mixtape up at, but I do know I have a link. It will be a link on my fan page.
Well, Isaac, we certainly appreciate your time. As always, thank you for joining us on WHKY TV News.
No problem.
I'm Fentress Chestnut. Ralph, back to you.
Slowly drifting, and it feels like I'm drowning. Pulling against the street, pulling against the...
What if I told you that the life I'm living now has me drowning in my thoughts? Would you start to listen now, or would you fade me out?